My name is Aricia. I teach aromatherapy and vibrational healing, and since we are in October, the most magical time of the year, I thought I'd bring you some friends from the garden that you may already have, or hopefully by the end of this you'll be inspired to go get into use. Let's see. Let's start with the elders of the garden, and first right up here in the yellow flowers and the berries, that's from the elder tree. They call her Mother Elder, and it was said that she had a spirit that was within the tree. It was either a goddess or a dryad or a witch, and that she was the medicine kit. It was a heal-all because you can use her flowers, you can use her berries for all different kinds of things, all different kinds of healing. Now back in the day, the word witch etymologically meant holy, and it also meant knowing or wisdom. And the wise women were the ones that had a lot of the healing that they were giving to people. So it has a different meaning today. I bring that up because words are very, very important. The elder tree that grows in our canyons here, we can use as medicine, and its botanical name is Sambucus mexicana. That's very important because some trees that are called elder, you can't use medicinally. It would not be a good thing to do so. So you might have to always make sure when you're using plants or essential oils to get the botanical name, the genus and the species, to make sure you're getting exactly what it is that you're looking for. So elder is used for all different kinds of things. Coming on cold and flu season, it's a perfect time to use elder. One of the ways that you can use that is elderberry syrup. You can use the berries when they're ripe. Now the berries aren't quite ripe here yet, but they will be very, very soon. And the flowers you can use as a tea. So when people get fevers and things like that, you can use the tea, and it will help to produce a really good fever so that you can move through and make your way to health much quicker. You can also use the elder for like a facial wash and things like that. It's wonderful in so many different ways. That was the queen of the garden. Now we come to the king. This is sage plant right here. Its botanical name is Salvia officinalis. Salvia meant to save, and it was also considered a heal-all because it has many, many different uses. Officinalis meant that at one particular time in history that people would go to the office of the monks in order to get their medicine. And so the plants that you hear of that have the species name of officinalis meant that at some point in history they were used in medicine, as sage was as well. Our garden sage, this is the Salvia officinalis, is related to the white sage that you often see being burned to make sacred space in many different cultures. And so this is white sage. Same genus, different species. This is Salvia alba. So sage is used again for many things. It's a warming herb. It's also a drying herb. So again, this time of year, if you have colds or flus and you have like a runny nose and you need to kind of dry up extra phlegm or runny nose, sage is a wonderful kind of tea to make to use for that, and many other things as well. Sage, just like its name, is also used for wisdom, to help to increase brain activity and health. Another one for that is rosemary, rosmarinus. The rose by the sea is what its name means, and it is also officinalis, used very medicinally and for other things like facial washes and especially in the hair as well. Indigenous people would take long pieces of rosemary and almost comb their hair with it, and it is what's considered a vasodilator. It increases oxygen to the brain. And many tests and much research has been done with rosemary to find out that yes, indeed, it really does help to increase brain activity and the ability for someone to think well. And so that's rosemary, Rosmarinus officinalis. Rosemary, you can get a couple different ways, same genus, same species, but depending on where it grows, it can have different chemotypes. If it has the cineol chemotype, it's great to expand the lungs, so it's great for circulation and for respiratory system. And the verbenone is one that is used very often for in facial type of applications. So rosemary officinalis.